Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the lecture summary for this week. This week I'm going to be talking about April 27th. I'm going to be talking about unobtrusive methods. Please pay close attention to this lecture. This lecture is important because it's a last-ditch effort if you did not do well on your field notes, if you were not able to get out into the field, because there is the option to do research unobtrusively, if you will. Unobtrusive methods are where the researcher is basically completely, the research subject is blind to the research. They don't know that the person's there. So this can be in the form of sitting on a park bench and watching people, and the people you're watching basically have no clue what you're doing. You're just sitting on a park bench. But more importantly than that, and this is something you guys can actually do from home now, if you're still having trouble gathering some data, there is the option of observing people online. Sometimes you could study human behavior by going on Instagram. I think Instagram is this like whole world, this sociological world of data because of the activities that people engage in, how they try to get attention, how important likes are, how some people just die for likes. Some people, some physiologists say that there's actually a release of endorphins every time you get a like from somebody. It's like little pleasure centers in your brain that go off, and some people do treat it like a drug for real. The major purpose of this lecture is really just talking about how to study people without them noticing you. So there's other forms of unobtrusive methods. There's the study of history. You can't impact history. It's done. It's over. There's the study of artwork or critique of stuff that's already been done. That's unobtrusive research. And then there's what I spoke about a moment ago, which is content analysis. Content analysis I'm throwing out there as like a last-ditch effort in case you guys are still looking to collect a little bit of data for your final proposals. Please pay attention to that and know that you still have the option to study people on social media if you want to study people online if you want to. You could study people on Zoom now. That would be an interesting study. You could study people's body movements and facial expressions on Zoom. And remember, don't go to the bathroom when you're in a Zoom meeting. That's bad. So beyond that, same thing that I always say, let's finish out the semester. I'm going to get you your feedback for your methodology sections hopefully within a couple days. Your literature reviews are due next week. They're due on May 4th. May 11th, I'm doing one more final workshop just to talk about all 5 sections again. And then the actual proposal itself is due May 18th. The portal will be available under Blackboard, under assignments, for you to submit that. Hopefully by then I've given all of you feedback on the 3 sections that I had you hand to me early. Please don't try to be slick and say well, I handed you all 5 sections on May 18th, so technically I handed you the 3 sections that were due before. No, you just lost 30% of the grade. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Handing this stuff on time, okay? Methodology was due last week. It was due on the 20th. The field notes were due, I believe, March 23rd. The literature review is due on May 4th. You take all my feedback for the field notes, the methodology section, and the literature review section. You make those changes. You put them into the 5 sections for the final proposal, and you hand that to me on May 18th. And I guess that's about that. So again, I'll be going over really 2 weeks in a row. I'll be going over the sections for the final paper. But yes, next week, that's when the lit review is due. So okay, guys. Until then, again, pay attention to that unobtrusive method lecture in case you're looking for ways to fill out your field notes section. You could still fill out your field notes section by doing unobtrusive research. It's still possible, okay? I guess that's that. If anybody has any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, that's that. Take care, everybody.